wonder shall never end. They call them Abobaku, the supporters of Tinubu. Of course, I know a lot of you remember that Tinubu just left US when he attended this United Nations General Assembly, and he had a town hall meeting with Nigerians in diaspora. You know, they've been celebrating this and that Tinubu, presented a good speech. He made Nigerians proud and all of that. But some people have the opinion that it is not a Nigerians. They were not Nigerians, or maybe you don't say Nigerians. That the Yorubas in diaspora, they met with Tinubu, or in the US they met with Tinubu, and they were, all these their normal lies and what have you. They always goof. When Tinubu went to India, and from India he went to Dubai or UAE, but at the end of the day, they quickly put a statement that the visa ban has been lifted, that it will take effect immediately. Me, I was just like, just like that. We see Tinubu put for months. We just go tell the whether not king of UAE or the president also, the leader there. They're no. We didn't even hear that. Most of the time when a president is traveling like that, or a public figure, let's just say president traveling like that, maybe 2-3 days they will start announcing it and what have you. Even if he's going to go from one country to another, they must have outlined the whole itinerary and all of that. We didn't hear such a thing. We just heard that Tinubu just left India and went to UAE. I say just like that, and they just quickly agreed and all of that. Okay, girl, before we could say Jack Robinson, now they call them children of 8, but unfortunately they are the ones who are fooling themselves. They think it is the olden days. They just say anything at the end of the everything. Everybody will just say start falling in place. There's nowhere to verify, and that was why most of these politicians then didn't even want this social media that everybody is enjoying. They don't want people to enjoy it. But that being said, no, their lies were busted. They went to the US again, telling us that Obasanjo Tinubu is the first African president or African person who has rang the bell of this new stock exchange and what have you. Before you could say Jack Robinson, they busted them, and they are they are now apologizing. But that's been as it may. Tinubu was telling the Nigerians in the US, come back home, this and that, big. All those people who were praising Tinubu and all of that, they refused. They said they are not coming back home. But the same set of people, because most Nigerians will say, oh, you be there, that how on earth can anybody who has already left the shore of Nigeria, you will now be praising all these politicians, when you know that in the recess, we have some politicians who are still pretending, even if we don't want to generalize, but most of the time you can say 90% of politicians of Nigerian politicians are something else, that they are so corrupt. But you can still see fine few of them. Maybe those ones are not still popular, or they are not, or maybe they are just filling their numbers. But then you now see the ones that you know that these ones are known and career criminals. That when it comes to jaguda, when it comes to manipulations and what have you, everybody knows them. You will not be supporting such people. Now Tinubu is telling them, come back home. They don't want to come back home. Somebody or some people call them Abobakus, Lagos Abobakus. Now come back home. He's telling you that the years of Buhari and other past governments or presidents that made them to live in the first place, those eras have gone. That is the one in charge now. Like seriously, from the first day he hit the ground running, he hit it on a wrong note, and you are telling them, well, all of them will say it will favor me and my family. Now it will favor you and your family. Come back to Nigeria. Now you don't want to come back. Who is fooling who? No, who is fooling who? Those who voted for Tinubu should return and invest in Nigeria. They won't do it now because they are hypocrites. They are all hypocrites. Well, the reason why Tinubu does not even want to produce his first school certificate and has no NYC is what will surprise you Nigerians. It's not a Nigerian. Okay. It's Oluwole MBA. So MBA, that's even by the wayside. But what we are saying is that all of them now, people will not ask them, I think you love the way Nigeria is. Hey, we will never be president. I think you can never be this. You guys, those who are always saying that they are unserious and unreasonable people, those people are not supposed to be mingling among reasonable people. When you are saying something is going wrong, I don't understand. We thought maybe those ones in the north, they are the ones who don't think deeply. Unfortunately, those those who are saying that these Southwest people are enlightened, unfortunately, when you talk of tribalism, when you talk about hatred, you talk about ignorance, in fact, it's just embedded in them. It is not even because you are whether you are educated or not. Just look at the likes of Wole Soyinka. Look at the likes of Wole Soyinka. The likes of that Wole Soyinka, the way he's supposed to be speaking now, he's supposed to be any fault you see in obedience, you say it. The fault maybe in Peter Obi, you talk about it. The fault in Atiku, you talk about it. The fault concerning the election itself, INEC, you talk about it. Generally, you apportion blame to as many people you think that okay, blame needs to be apportioned to. But no, he didn't do that. Even the one that has the worst baggages. No, he's not talking about that one. All this MC Tinubu and all this nonsense that INEC did. The man did not even say anything about it. But the only thing, he just came out and started hitting on. If everybody has fault, oh, yes, everybody has fault. Down to even the ones, even people talk about Wole Soyinka himself. In one way or the other, you can say, oh, this is what you're there. There's nobody that is really perfect. But you're not single-hearted, just a particular party and their supporters, and you run with it, and you expect people to talk about, to start praising you. Oh my goodness, it's just really unfortunate. Now the cocoa of the matter is that let them come back home. Those who are saying yes, so he has done well, leave him. Oh, they will say, Baba go do it now, Baba will do it, just give him time. You know that some things have been destroyed before he came on board. Really has been destroyed. Personally, somebody is telling you that it's going to continue from where Buhari stops, and you are still telling people to continue hoping on him. Now you come back to Nigeria now. You don't want to come back. All of them are saying no, they don't want to come back. That sin is believing until when they see that Nigeria is good before they can come back. It's so ridiculous. You see the hypocrisy that we are talking about. You see the betrayal. You see the cowardness that we are talking about. Let them come back now. They don't want to do that. So guys, let's know what you think about these people's action.